Most of us grew up believing that being nice is the ultimate goal we have in life, but that's just the lie we tell ourselves to avoid the discomfort in the eyes of people. What if our niceness to people is actually the thing destroying your relationships over and over again? To walk us through this psychological minefield, I'm handing over the video to Sarah. My dear, you can step up.
Thanks, Mike. Hey guys, my name is Sarah, and honestly, I used to be a people pleaser until I realized it was just a fancy way of lying to everyone around me. Today, we are dissecting the nice guy paradox. And fair warning, if you make pride on yourself for being the sweetest person in the room, this video is going to feel like a personal attack on you. But trust me, you need to hear it. Have you ever done something incredibly nice for someone, but then felt genuinely angry when they didn't thank you or didn't return back a favor? You will be like, after everything I've done for them, this is how they treat me? The nicer you act, the more people seem to pull away from you. Why does niceness often lead to rejection instead of love? Well, if that's you, then you really need to pay attention till the end of the video. Your answer will be anywhere closer around this video. But first, we need to talk about the covert contract. The term covert contract was coined and made famous by Dr. Robert Glover in his book, No More Mr. Nice Guy. A covert contract is a deal you made with someone, but inside your mind, and they not even aware of it. It's when you say this in your mind, if I am perfectly nice to him and I never complain and I do everything he wants, then he must love me or smash with me or give me that promotion. The problem is that the other person has no clue this contract exists. Think about the guy who listens to a girl's problems for 6 months, hoping she'll eventually date him. But he's just like buying a relationship with kindness. When she starts dating someone else, he explodes. He feels cheated. But she never signed that contract with him. Just the fact. It's just like a transaction. And transactions feel gross in friendship. So, why do we do that so many times? It's actually a side effect of anxious attachment. If you grew up feeling like you had to earn your parents' love by being a good kid, you carry that into adulthood. If there's kid watching, I didn't mean you should be bad right now. Okay, you get terrified that if you show your real messy self, people will leave you. So, you wear the nice guy mask. Since that's just the mask character you displayed, people can sense it and tell you aren't being real immediately. Before we get to the solution, I want to ask you one more thing. What happens to all that suppressed anger you feel when that contracts you made are turned down? I'm going to show you how that hidden resentment is actually leaking out of you and poisoning your vibe, even when you're smiling. If this makes sense to you, please hit that like button. We're trying to build a trusted community of authentic adults, so please subscribe to the channel to help us keep these hard truths coming. Share this with that one people-pleaser friend who is currently burning themselves out. They really need to hear this. Thanks. When you are nicer with expectations, it's like you are constantly checking a scoreboard in your head. This is what usually comes to your mind. I did 5 nice things to them, and they only did 2. They owe me. This creates resentment, and resentment is like you drink poison and waiting for another person to die. You start making passive-aggressive comments anyhow. You see, sometimes people are actually afraid of nice people because they never know when the other shoe is going to drop. It's easy to handle people that are nice today and bad tomorrow. You know what they can do and what they can't do. But if someone is always pretending to be nice, that person are likely to be difficult to handle. You know the nicest thing they can do or they pretend to be doing, but you don't know the bad side of them. So why does niceness lead to rejection sometimes? Here is it. Niceness feels untrustworthy. If you are always fine and always happy and always agreeing, I don't know who you really are. And if I don't know who you are, I can't trust you. Real connection requires friction. It requires you saying, actually, I don't like that restaurant, or I'm actually really hurt by what you said. Honesty is much more attractive than niceness. So, how do we fix it? Well, you just have to tear up the contracts. From now on, if you do something nice, do it because you want to, with zero expectation of a return. If you can't do it without expecting something back, don't do it. It's better to be a jerk who is honest than a saint who is secretly keeping a bill. Stop being nice and start being kind. Niceness is a mask. Kindness is a choice. Start telling people what you actually think. Start setting boundaries. The people who leave your life because you stopped being a doormat were never your friends to begin with. They were just fans of the covert contract. I'm Sarah, and this is your adult blueprint for the day. Watch the next video at the right side of this screen. I made it for you. It will help you to understand the fake friends around you and how you can handle them maturely. So click right there to watch it.